Every successful practice has a moment no one brags about. It's a miss, a mistake, a setback. Fail Forward is a short series where dentists and practice owners share the failure that forced them to grow and the change that made everything better. This is where progress really begins.
So failing forward, man, just had a really good example of this year as we've built this company and have grown it. And now 55 team members, an executive team, about 6 or 7 people, a team leadership level of 10 people. This year, man, I really started to push the pace on some things. And we had started out the year with a set of initiatives, but then introduced some more into Q2. And I think as we kind of are coming up on some goals and some milestones and achievements, it was that entrepreneur impatience was starting to set in. And so I'm like trying to push the team, let's get this done, let's get that done. And to be honest, on a real practical level, I hired an executive assistant at the end of last year. And so I think as a byproduct, I'm able to get more done. I'm able to move faster. And then as a result, that was also being put off on my team of like, well, of course we can get this done by this date. Of course we can do that. And with that though, by the time we hit the summer, it came with frustration because deadlines weren't being met. It came with disappointment because maybe if they were met, the project was just insufficient. And I found myself just dealing with this level of frustration and disappointment and just like, oh, this isn't working. And why aren't people keeping up with me? And it was that kind of old adage of like, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And that really hit me over the summer. I came back from vacation and the anxiety and some of the frustration I was dealing with, I sat down with my executive team one morning and just said, guys, I owe you an apology. I've introduced too much change, too much turbulence with unfair deadlines when the original set of initiatives is really, really important work that actually needs to be done right. And we're trying to get more done, but we're risking the quality of everything else. We're risking not building the really important stuff right. And so as a leader, it was a moment where I had to apologize, where I had to realize like, just because I can run fast doesn't mean I should. And at the end of this, I don't want to turn over people. Man, I want to get to the end of this and I want my executive team to be there. I want to be able to look around the table and it's the same people that have got us there. And I just don't burn through my leaders. So hope that helps, man. That was a failing forward moment for me in 2025.
Before you move on, write down your own fail forward moment, the one that changed how you think, lead, or decide today. And if you're willing, share it inside our Facebook group, the Dental Marketer Society Facebook group. There's going to be a link in the show notes below. And your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear.